years, proven success na siya. Diba? Ang tagal na po yung ating lifestyles company. 33 years na po siyang ang dami po naging successful po dito. Diba? Hindi pa ako naipapanganak, meron na pong lifestyles at ang dami nang naging successful po dito. Diba? So ano pa ang pag-usapan natin? Siyempre po, lifestyles products are sold in over 40 countries. Diba? And we have offers located worldwide. Ang ganda po ng negosyo natin na kahit nandito ka po sa Pilipinas, diba? Kapag may kamag-anak ka or kaibigan ka sa iba't ibang bansa, may mga offices po tayo doon at pwede mong gawin ang negosyo kahit nandito ka sa Pilipinas. Di ba? Palapakan naman natin ang lifestyles. Siyempre po, lifestyle ships products to many countries including parts of Asia, Canada, USA, UK, and Europe. Di ba? Yan po yung sinasabi ko po. Di ba? Na grabe po yung business natin na ang ganda po ng lifestyles kasi nakikitared na po niya lahat ng mga iba't ibang bansa. Diba? So, siyempre, ano pa? Lifestyles provides premium high quality health and wellness products, and our products are made in Canada. Lahat po ng produkto ng lifestyles made from Canada po yan, di ba? So ang ganda po ng products natin, palapakan naman po natin kasi made in Canada. Kasi kapag sinabing Canada po yan, malinis po ang paggawa ng produkto, di ba? And syempre po, lifestyles is a proud member of the Direct Selling Association. Ang ganda po ng company natin kasi member po siya ng DSA. Ayan, di ba? Palapakan naman natin ang company po natin, ang lifestyles, di ba? So ano pa? Syempre po, ayan, sino po yung gusto mag-travel po for free? Ayan, mukhang lakwatsera kayo talaga. So alam niyo po, ayan po, once po nag-join ka po ngayon po, pwede kang makasama po dyan sa ating travel trip incentive sa Boracay, di ba? Mag-2-piece ka doon. Kung hindi mo pa na-experience mag-2-piece, di ba? Sumali ka ngayon at magpa-promote ka, pwede kang sumama po dyan at baunin mo yung 2-piece mo, wag lang 1-piece, di ba? Wag lang shades, di ba? So ano pa? So ano pa yung pag-usapan natin? Yun lang po, di ba? So alam niyo po, napaka-amazing ang ating opportunity ng lifestyles. Pero before that, alam po, excited po lahat ng mga nandito po. Lahat ng mga guests and distributor, excited po sila. Bakit? Kasi makikita po nila ang ating, nakita niyo pa lang yung ating office, di ba? Ang ganda-ganda na, para kang nasa Canada, di ba? Ang lamig, di ba? Kung nainitan ka, isipin mo na lang, nasa Canada ka, malamig, di ba? So, before that, syempre, tayo muna po tayo. Kailangan po, dahil nilalamig po kayo, magpainit muna tayo. Ayan. So, tinatawagan ko po yung mga millennial distributors na napunta dito sa harapan para sa ating energy dance. Ayan. So, ayan po. Ayan, nandun na po sila. Di ba? So, naka-intra po yan. Kaya very active sila. So, ayan, para matagtag po yung mga kinain natin para hindi tayo antokin, di ba? Ayan, so cute na. Ayan po, nandito po yung monitor, nagagayahin po natin. Sige, shake lang guys. Diba? So, grabe po. Pero before that, tatawagin ko muna po ang ating first speaker for today na for the introduction. Alam niyo po, itong taong ipapakilala ko po, grabe ang pagmamahal din niya sa mga distributor. At kung bakit lumalaki at lumalaki lagi ang Lifestyles Philippines, dahil sa taong ipapakilala ko. Na hindi lang po siya ang ating manager, kundi mapagmahal sa mga distributor kasi gustong-gusto din po niya nagabayan lahat ng mga distributor para matupad yung mga pangarap ng bawat distributor, di ba? So ayan, so ready na po kayo. Please help welcome our Lifestyles Philippines General Manager, Ma'am Chantel Gonzalez. Palapakan po natin.
Good morning, Lifestyles Philippines! Happy ba kayo? Yes, isang malakas na good morning nga dyan. Good morning! Good morning! Yes, laging umaga dito, diba kahit hapon? Siyempre, pag umaga, laging new hope and new beginning. Yes, we're so happy na nag-attend kayo dito. Grabe, punong-puno tayo ngayon. Siguro maraming gustong magbago ang buhay. Tama? Yes, so nakita nyo naman very energetic yung mga taong nakita nyo dito sa harap ngayon. Ang dami namin ikukwento sa inyo. Mukha ba kaming healthy? Opo. Siyempre pag healthy, lalong gagwapo at gaganda kayo. Diba? Tulad nila. And pag maganda ang produkto, siyempre maganda rin ang negosyo, kaya yayaman kayo. At pag mayaman ka, lalo kang gagwapo at gagwapa. Diba? Grabe, this is now part of the Paul Kramer Tour for November. Grabe po, nagtutour kami all over the Philippines last week hanggang next week to introduce this product to so many people. talaga ang nagbago ang buhay. Over 33 years na po ang company natin. And just last weekend, we gave away the biggest payout commission checks ever in the history. Grabe, that just proves how big Lifestyles is, how big the Lifestyles business is, and how powerful the products are. And kung nakikita nyo, this is also the happiest place to be. So we're so happy and we want to share with you one of the happiest occasions in Lifestyles history. This is the annual National Gala. So sino dito naka-attend na ng National Gala? Taas ang kamay. Yes. Anong sinusuot pag gala? Gown. Pag lalaki? Tuxedo. Okay. So the dates of our National Gala, it's a whole weekend. January 27, we will have an RLT. January 28, we will have the National Gala, both at the World Trade Center. And January 29, we will have a super mega hope at the Inara Sports in Pasig City. So, yung January 28 and 29, may ruleta yan. Nakita niyo na yung ruleta? Pag nag-spin tayo ng wheel. Okay, so reserve niyo yung dates na yan. And then next slide, please. Abangan natin kung sino ang magiging next nominees and awardees. It could be one of you. Lalo na yung mga tumanggap ng malalaking cheque last weekend. Na-imagine ninyo na kayo yung tatawagin bigla sa entablado at pagbibigyan ng trophy? Okay, grabe, surprise yan. It might be one of you. And last year's winner for the Zone of the Year, it went to Mindanao. Pero this year, malay nyo, baka masungkit ng Luzon or Visayas. So, abangan ninyo yan. And we have very famous TV personalities. So, our entertainers, there will be one woman who is a singer, comedian, and famous TV host. Tapos yung lalaki naman, ano itsura? Macho. Si Sir Hill ba yan? Hindi, napapanood nyo na yan sa TV. Isa siyang famous TV host and dancer. Naku, exciting talaga. Kailangan mapanood ninyo. So, ang next po na mapapanood po natin is, tulad na nabanggit ko, Roleta. The spin the wheel guaranteed. Magkano ang pamimigay ni Sir Sean Deborah? 2 million pesos! Gusto nyo manalo? Guaranteed po yan! Walang uuwi! Hindi matatapos ang gabi hanggang hindi na ipapamigay ang 2 million pesos in cash and prizes. So kailangan may ticket kayo. Bili na kayo ng ticket. 4,000 pesos only. 4 p.m. to 12 midnight. May dinner po yan na kasama. May raffle ticket. And sobrang saya. Daming games, daming prizes, daming entertainment for the whole evening. And most of all, it's a once-a-year event only. The biggest gathering in Lifestyles history. Last year, online tayo, pero this year, face-to-face na. Very exciting. And ano ang susuotin natin that day? Wow! Ano ulit ang? Kabogabol! Grabe, kahit yung mga may-ari natin, mga executives natin sa Canada, natutunan na nila yung word na yon. Unkabogabol na gown or tuxedo. Yan ang suot natin. And pag bumili kayo ng ticket, meron din tayong libreng t-shirt. So yung t-shirt susuotin natin sa RLT the day before, okay? So, paubos na yung mga ticket ha. 4,000 pesos. Kailangan pa-reserve kayo kaagad. Sino gusto magpa-reserve ng ticket? Taas ng kamay, Sir Hill. Punta na lang kayo kay Sir Hill. Yan. Pa-reserve kayo kaagad kasi malapit nang maubos. Naku, baka sa parking lot na lang ang matirang ticket. Yes. Okay. So ngayon, tulad ng sinabi ko, natutunan na nila yung word na unkabogable kahit sa malayong lugar. Anong lugar ba ang pinanggalingan ng intra? Canada. Maginaw doon at napakalinis kaya doon gawa ang intra. Ngayon, tong senior vice president natin, 30 years lang naman ang experience niya in nutritional product development. And licensed nutritionist po siya sa Canada. Member din po ng Canadian Health Food Association. and American Botanical Society. Alam nyo ba yung libro niya, Fighting Body Pollution? It's a best-selling book. It is translated and published in 8 different languages. Imagine that. Kaya talagang very famous na ang author na to. He travels the whole world giving seminars and trainings to us. We're very privileged to have him with us today. So, tayo po tayong lahat and please join me in welcoming our Senior Vice President, Mr. Paul Kramer.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me now? Yes. How are you? Are you happy? Are you excited? Yes. Okay, everybody sit down, relax. Thank you for coming. Well, I'm very, very happy to be here today. All of you here in Makati, and very super excited about the future of lifestyles, right? Because guys, we are going bigger and bigger and bigger every month. It's amazing what's happening in the company. So we're here today to talk to you about our products. First of all, let me see how many of you are guests. So if you're a guest, please raise your hand very high. Don't be shy. Come on, raise your hands if you're a guest. Wow. Thank everybody. Thank you, all of you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I see you. Thank you. You're the reason we're here today, right? We are here because you guys made the effort to come out and listen to this presentation. So we're very, very pleased to be here. I have traveled all around the lifestyles world, talking about the products all through Canada, United States, all through Europe, all through Asia. But I can tell you without even thinking twice that my most favorite country to visit is right here in the Philippines. Right? I feel very much at home here, and it's not because of the sunshine, it's not because of the warm weather, it's definitely not because of the traffic, right? Don't like that traffic. But it's because of the people, right? It's because of the Filipino people have a very warm heart and a desire to work to improve their future, right? And that's what we're going to talk about today. But there's one thing I've noticed about the Filipino people that make you different than anybody else in the world. I'm going to tell you. You guys, when you're speaking, you like to use the same word twice. Right? And even with people's names. Like right here in Lifestyles, we have GMD Raymil Doy Doy. We have GMD Tintin. GMD Tan Tan. IMD Merlin Ding Ding. Same thing, twice. So even when you're speaking, and let me tell you a story about a lifestyles distributor who had a prospect in Iloilo, right? So they went to Iloilo and they took their prospect out for lunch at a seafood restaurant. And they asked the waiter, "Do you have Lapu Lapu?" They said, "No, we don't have Lapu Lapu." "Oh, do you have Maya Maya?" "No Maya Maya." "Sup Sup?" "Do you have Sup Sup?" "Yes, they have Sup Sup." So they had Sup Sup. And then, of course, for dessert, they had Halo Halo. Same word twice. And then the distributor was telling the prospect about the Lifestyles products. And they said, "Intra is very good for the 8 biological systems. Intra is galing galing." Right? Galing galing. And Nutria Plus. Nutria Plus makes your skin smooth and white. Especially the Kili Kili. Do you know the Kili Kili? The Kili? Yeah. And then the Cardio Life makes the blood flow tuloy tuloy. Right? And Fiber Life. Fiber Life is very good for the Bill. Right? You know the Bill? You know the Bill? And then the business. The business of lifestyles is very easy. Chica, chica, checka, checka. Right? Talk, talk, money, money. Right? And then finally, the lifestyles distributor asks the prospect, well, do you want to join lifestyles? And the prospect answered, Siggy, Siggy. Siggy, Siggy. That's all I know. That's the whole story. So you guys like to use the same word twice, which is great. But here today we're going to talk a bit about the lifestyles products, and we're going to talk about the wellness industry. Now, it doesn't matter how rich you are. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. Right? Because every one of us here has people that rely on us. It may be your children, maybe your parents, maybe your siblings. You all have somebody who relies on you. Right? So your obligation is to maintain good health so that you can support your family. Right? And the only person responsible for your good health is you. It's not your doctor, it's not your husband, it's not your wife, it's not your mother, it's not your father. You are responsible for your own health. Right? Now, Steve Jobs, who was the creator of Apple, died very early in life, and when he died, he was one of the richest men in the world. And he still died of cancer. So no matter how much money you have, your health is more important than your money. Right? Because with lifestyles, if you work really hard, we're going to send you lots of money. Right? And you want to be healthy so you can enjoy your money. Right? So this is why the lifestyles business is so big, because people are interested in health. They're interested in doing things today that can keep them healthy tomorrow. Right? But in the Philippines, there are many, many health challenges. For instance, 25% of Filipino adults have high blood pressure. 25%, which means in this room right here today, more than 100 people have high blood pressure. Most of you don't even know you have it. Right? 10% of Filipino adults have diabetes. 10%, and it's the fastest growing disease in the country. 9 people every hour of every single day are diagnosed with cancer in this country, including Sunday. Cancer does not take a rest day. Right? So these are the health challenges people face. Even, things like stress, right? Like, stress is such a big thing. It has such a big impact on our health, right? How many of you people, raise your hands, feel stressed during the day? Raise your hands, be honest, of course. Absolutely. All of you guys drive on EDSA, right? Yeah. Everyday Stress Avenue. That's what EDSA stands for, right? Of course, stress is a very common thing. If you ask a doctor, the number one reason people go see their doctor is because of stress. So I want to ask the ladies in the audience a question. This is just for the women in the audience today. Ladies, raise your hands. How many of you suffer from stress because of your husband? Raise your hands. Yes. Yes, this one woman has 2 hands up. Ma'am, you have 2 husbands. No, just one, but he's really stressful. Okay. Okay, gentlemen, listen up. Pay attention. Gentlemen in the audience, raise your hands. How many of you suffer from stress because of your wife? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Your wife's at home, right? She's not here. Yeah. We got about 5 honest men in the audience. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, ladies, since we're here in our head office today, and we're all here, I'm going to give the women some free advice. So this advice is absolutely free. Okay, ladies, listen up. If you are currently single, if you are not married, my advice to you is don't get married. Don't do it. Okay, you don't need a husband. Too stressful, too stressful. Okay, so we have these health challenges that are serious that we're dealing with. And because of these health challenges, Lifestyles has a solution. Because you can't avoid stress, you can't avoid these things. Right? There's so much pollution in the air, you can't not breathe. Right? So your body's facing all of these challenges. So the answer is to have a solution to the health challenges. And that's what Lifestyles products do. Okay, they offer a solution to the health challenges we face today. So number one is our product Intra. Now, we've been selling Intra around the world for 30 years, not 30 days, not 30 months, 30 years, right? And we have never changed the formula. We have never changed one ingredient. We have never changed the factory, the process, nothing. The product is exactly the same because it works, right? It's the same because it works. We're never going to change it because it works, right? Now, we manufacture the product in Canada. Only in Canada, not in China, not in India, not in the Philippines. It's made in Canada because we have the highest quality standards in the world. Okay? What that means is every bottle of Intra is the same. Every bottle of Intra is made to the same quality standards. It does not matter how big Lifestyles gets. It doesn't matter how many bottles of Intra we sell every month. Every bottle is the same level of quality. So when you drink the product and you get the 23 ingredients into your body, the Intra will never let you down. It's never going to let you down. We know 95% of people who drink Intra every day, 95% receive a positive benefit. So if you're a guest, you're starting a business with a product with a 95% success rate. Right? If you opened a restaurant and 95% of people love the food, they would go out and tell everybody and you'd have a great restaurant. If you had a movie where 95% of the people loved the movie, it would become extremely popular. Well, we have a product that 95% of people who use it fall in love with it. And when you fall in love with something, whether it's another person, whether it's your dog, whatever it is, when you fall in love with something, you want to tell everybody about it. Right? And that's basically how Lifestyles works. People use our products, they fall in love with the products, they tell their friends, they tell their family, and the business keeps growing and growing and growing. And the reason why it keeps growing is because we don't just sell one bottle of Intra to somebody, we sell multiple bottles of Intra to the same person every month because the product works. That's the most important thing. Okay? So, Intra, here we are. This is a picture of me in the factory in Canada. Part-time job. Not really, I don't work there. But it's very close to our office. The Intra factory is 20 minutes from my office. So we go there all the time, overseeing the production of the product. And we're very, very confident in the quality of all of our products being made in Canada. Now, Intra supports the 8 biological systems. Okay? Now, no matter who you are, whether you're a male or a female, what color your skin is, what language you speak, doesn't matter. The most important thing, we're all human on the inside. We're all made up of these 8 biological systems, right? And if one of these systems is weak, like your immune system, your nervous system, any one of these systems, that's what causes illness. So when you drink Intra, when you use the Lifestyles products, the 23 ingredients in the Intra product strengthen and support the 8 biological systems. Intra is the only product in the Philippines, the only product that strengthens and supports the 8 biological systems, right? So the way to think about Intra is not really one product. It's more like 23 products in one bottle, right? If you had to go to the store and buy every one of those 23 ingredients, first of all, you couldn't buy most of them. They're not available in the store. And it would cost you 10 times as much money. So with Intra, it's very convenient. We have a perfect blend. All you do is open, drink it, and repeat that every single day, right? And it's going to strengthen and support these 8 biological systems. Now, it takes time. You know, some people have been suffering from arthritis for 20 years. And they drink Intra, so they take a drink of Intra and they look at their watch, right? And they wait for 5 minutes, and nothing happens, right? So they take another drink, and they look at their watch and they wait for 10 minutes. Nothing happens, right? This is not a miracle drug. It's not a cure for disease, right? You spend 20 years getting arthritis and you think the product's going to help you in 20 seconds? Of course not. It takes time. Intra is a natural product that works with your body. The word intra means from within, right? So it's working with your body. It's going to work differently for you and you and you and you. Everybody who drinks it has a different experience, right? And that's the beauty of it. If you gave these 10 people Intra, said take it every day for 30 days, and tell me what happened, you would have 10 different stories. Because these 10 people are different in these 8 biological systems, right? So Intra works for everybody differently. It goes to where you're weak, and it strengthens the body. But guys, it doesn't happen in one day. It may not happen in 1 month. It takes time, right? So you've got to make that a little investment every day in your health. Just like if you put a little bit of money in the bank. Every single day you go to the bank, you deposit a little bit of money. Over time, that money builds up. And then the interest starts to compound, and the money gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But you're still putting in a little bit every day. Your health is the same way. If you make a small investment in your health, if you do something good every single day for your health, those benefits and those dividends pay off in the long run, right? So if you do a little thing like use the Lifestyles products every day consistently, takes less than 3 minutes a day to use our products. Not very much time, and it's not very expensive when you consider how much money medicine costs. Right? Prevention is better than the cure. Because there's no guarantee the cure is going to cure you. Right? So the idea is you stay healthy now by doing the little things that are going to keep you healthy so your family can rely on you for years to come. Right? So that's really what it's all about. Now, anybody can use Intra. Between the age of 1 and 101, there are 110 million Filipinos in this country. 110 million. Every one of them is a potential Intra customer. Okay? The product is very, very safe to use. It was designed to be used every day. Okay? That's the key. It's super, super safe to use for anybody. And that's what makes the product so exciting and makes the market so big. Okay? So really, really easy to take. Now, Nutria Plus. Nutria Plus is an antioxidant product, meaning it is anti-aging. So raise your hands. How many of you, raise your hands, want to stay young and beautiful like you are right now? Raise your hand. Come on, you're very beautiful. Raise your hand, okay. When you sit in the front row, you got to pay attention. Of course you want to stay young and beautiful like you are, right? So when you use Nutria Plus, you're okay. These 12 ingredients work together. They don't work against each other. They work synergistically, meaning they work together. Okay? Now, one ingredient in particular, this selenium is a mineral, and the selenium that we use in the Philippines is a very unique type of selenium you can't buy in any store in this country. The reason it's a special type of selenium is if you use it every single day, you will cut your risk of cancer by 50%. 50%. There's no drug that your doctor can give you that will cut your risk of cancer by 50%. This natural health product, using this type of selenium, will reduce your risk of cancer by 50%. The only side effect is that you will be young and beautiful like you are today. That's the side effect, right? So very, very powerful product, extremely powerful. Works incredibly well with Intra. So Nutria Plus, we did some testing. We know that the ingredients in the Nutria Plus work very, very well with the ingredients in Intra. So they're a great combination. Now, we have 5 benefits that we know about with Nutria Plus. Number 1, reduce inflammation, which is swelling in the body. And that's a major cause of many diseases. So you want to keep the inflammation, the swelling down in your body, right? Now, it improves tissue repair and regeneration. So that means your hair, your skin, your fingernails, all of these things as you get older, your hair starts to fall out, maybe it doesn't come back, right? If you get a cut on your hand, tissue, it'll heal quicker. We had a doctor yesterday in Iloilo who showed, I was actually in Iloilo yesterday, who showed a picture of this person who had a very serious injury on their foot, a cut. And they gave the person, the doctor, gave the person Nutria Plus, and she was blown away by the way it healed so quickly. Right? It was unbelievable. Now, she said to the patient, I can give you a natural product or I can give you a synthetic medicine. Which do you prefer? And the patient said, give me the natural product. So she actually gave the person the Nutria Plus because she knew, with the research we did, that it improves tissue repair and regeneration. You should have saw the way the skin healed. It was unbelievable. It was a very, very powerful story and very powerful pictures. I was blown away by it. It was absolutely amazing. So I know the product is very, very powerful. This one here, prevent abnormal cellular growth.